Yep, it launched today.
Emotional. Like, let me just make the most emotional Pokemon game I can think of.
Yeah, one of my friends from college got it this morning. So she started playing and stuff like that. I don't know where she's at
Fucking with
now.
this
Huh?
song, the song you used to put in the ads, the second video. I'm listening to the second video. She's like, I'm so beautiful.
Yeah, that came out yesterday too. The song, it's on all platforms.
Is that your song or her song?
It was just a song created for the game.
So it's y'all's, both of y'all's songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Jump Force does look cheeks. Like it just doesn't have strong mechanics. Like it's just like flashy. And there's only one life bar.
Oh yeah, for all three people.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This game is retarded.
Mhm.
Not Naruto did something stupid in their video game mechanics. Get this. So it's best two out of three, right? But say me and you are in a fighting game. We're doing best two out of three. Blah blah blah. You win, right? But in round two, because you won, you keep all your health that you made it with from the first round, and I get full health. And then I could just hit you in one hit if you had like next to nothing, if it was super close. And then I win round two in like 2 seconds. And then it's best two out of three, and there's one last battle. And I keep whatever health I have from the middle battle, from the second battle, and then you get a full health bar.
That's the part that I was just like, okay, I'm good.
Like, I don't even feel like, did you even understand what I said? Like, I don't even feel like I sounded cohesive.
No,
Like,
I played the
saying
game.
that shit.
I played the game.
Oh, the newest one?
Jump Force?
With like, no, not Jump Force. I'm talking about Naruto Storm 4.
Oh no, never mind.
Like,
I thought you said Jump
your
Force.
health, if you win, like, say you won and you got down to 25% health and you beat me in round one. Round two, I'm going to have 100% health and you're going to stay at 25. And then that's going to be round two.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
then round three, if I beat you, is whatever health I have after I beat you, I keep that, and then you get 100.
yeah, no, fuck that.
So,
That doesn't make
yo,
sense.
I was so livid, like, when I was watching this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this? Like, I really don't know why somebody did this to this game. I don't understand how this is really a best of three.
Yeah,
And
no.
my boy was trying to justify it, and I was like, nah, this joint just sucks, bro. It's just booty, bro. Like, we gotta do one round from now on. Yeah, it kind of turned me off from the fucking game, TBH. So I understand what you said about that Jump Force shit.
Yeah, no. I just need simple shit like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Fighters, like shit like that. That's pretty simple. The mechanics can get complex on how you want to play, but overall, it's like, alright, anybody can pick up the controller and be like, alright, cool, I know how to play. Or feel like they know how to play. Instead of
Yeah,
introducing all this random extra shit, which does enhance the gameplay, but not in the way that it makes it feel fun.
yeah, like I don't know. What for me, it's like the details. So you build a solid game, and then maybe you fuck around and have these crazy ass details. Because
Mhm.
you look at a game like Super Smash Brothers, they've released like 4 or 5 games, but it's been years. Like people play the same Super Smash Brothers for fucking years, and it's like how? How do you get a game with that much replayability, and where are they fucking at? Type shit.
Because they
And
focus.
I believe it's, huh?
Yeah,
What are you about to say?
I was gonna say, because they focus on that aspect. It's to have that replayability, that sense of like, all right,
But
I could play with a bunch of my friends no matter which version it is, because it's still the same mechanics, just updated graphics, probably a few different special moves and all that, but the core game itself hasn't changed to where I can replay it as much as I want and not feel like it's getting stale. Obviously, unless you're playing by yourself too much, then that's different. But like anybody can pick it up and have fun without it feeling repetitive.
I'm thinking about like what else do you think makes it replayable? I feel like the details. When you think about games that you play over and over again, it's because they have multiple endings. You know what I mean? You don't play the same game over and over again because you love it, and you love seeing the same exact story unfold. You're gonna like, I'm gonna play this game all over again, and I'm gonna choose the fire powers. Or I'm gonna play this game all over again, and instead I'm gonna choose all the water powers. Like, it's all that different intricacies and combinations of how to play the game too.
Oh yeah, that's
Naruto and
different.
Jump Force don't have that. Naruto and Jump Force don't have that because all the combos do the same amount of damage. You spam B for all. You're automatically a master as soon as you pick the game up. Like there's no what is that? There's no skill something.
And there's just it's basically you don't need skill to play.
Yeah, it's a very low skill cap. That's what it is. And some games are just beautiful where it's like unskilled people can play it and skilled people can play it and get shit out of it. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. They made something ridiculous.
Oh,
I'm thinking each. You know how many individual moves each fucking Smash Brothers character has?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. It's like 26 or something that you string together however you want or however you can. But 26 different combinations, maybe even more.
A mother tattooed her eyeballs purple and blue, and now she's going blind.
I've seen that.
Why would you do that?
I mean, white people get away with it all the time. They tattoo them.
They're not white. It's a black person.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, white people do it, though. People tattoo their eyeballs.
Somebody said, fuck around and find out. That's wild.
They ain't wrong, though. Bitches fucking around. How much you gotta fuck around and find out, bitch? Okay, so, how long you say the playthrough was? You said it was like 10 hours?
For what?
Your game.
No, it's roughly around 2 to 3 hours. Unless you get stuck on this one part for quite some time, then it could end up being like 5 or 6. It really depends on how you play. Like, if you're trying to speed run, the best you're gonna get is probably like 2 hours of completion. But if you really like take your time with it and just like, just play, it's roughly between 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4, depending.
Yeah, I can't find a glitch. I can't walk through walls.
No, I tried so hard to make sure that didn't happen. The one thing about game development for sure I've learned is you have to make everything dummy proof. Everything has to be dummy proof because you don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Because you just don't know. You never know. Now I can see why a lot of games have updates and patches and shit.
They be finding shit.
I mean, there's. Granted, though, there are some things that can be overlooked. I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. I missed that or so. Hence why we always have tests playing before launch. But beyond that, you still have to make it dummy proof. And the fact that I developed this and I'm playing video games now, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh okay, all right. Now it makes sense on why they have what they have in games. It's like, okay, do this. Go over here. Go talk to this person. Here's your objective. This is that. If you want to do this, go over here. Because,
Yeah,
you know, people
I'm
don't.
one of those guys who just like presses A too fast, and then like I'll just be lost for like ages in the game because I missed one crucial sentence that said, go talk to Billy.
Yup. That's why you gotta make it fucking dummy proof. That's one thing I had to learn. So I had tests playing throughout this entire year just to make sure, like, okay, like even if there's a couple things I might have missed during launch, it's not. It's like minor shit. It's not something that could end up either breaking the game or ruining the experience, or anything in that regard. Like as long as you can play from beginning to end without problem, I'm cool with it. If there's like, all right, maybe there's one tile that I made walkable when it wasn't supposed to be or some shit. All right, I could easily fix that, but I can't fix something that's like you just broke the game because you skipped like at one point during a test level. One of my friends played and he skipped an entire segment because of one crucial thing that I forgot to lock. I was like, fuck, alright, bet. So.
Damn. I mean, that's what they for, though.
Yeah, that's what you got test players for, honestly. But at the same time, like, one crucial thing for anybody that wants to develop a game, make it dummy proof.
I forgot. Have you ever played fucking, what is it called? That game you told me to play with Dwayne?
Warframe?
Yeah.
You kept pitching me to play it. I'm like, nigga, I'm not playing that shit.
It's crossplay now.
I know it's been crossplay.
No, it hasn't, apparently. Like, it wasn't until recently.
Well, I'm still not getting on it. I got too many games. I gotta finish God of War. I haven't finished Cyberpunk yet. I'm at the last level, but God of War came out, so I ended up playing that. I have my game to worry about for a little bit because I'm gonna do a couple updates and patches throughout the time, and then I just got Callisto Protocol, which is a horror game, so I'll be on that for a little bit. I got all these games that I gotta try and finish until February because February is Forspoken, and I want to have all my time with that. I can't wait for Forspoken. That's gonna be fun.
That's a long list, man.
Yeah.
This is not that type. It's not a story game.
I know it's not.
It's just a world. It's the world.
I know it's not. And then right now I'm used to enjoying single player games more than multiplayer shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I don't mind playing multiplayer when like friends want to play and shit, but I'm cool with my single player experiences because I don't have to worry about nothing but me playing, and it's more enjoyable. I'm not getting back on Warframe. No matter how many times you try and get me in there, I'm not getting back.
You want to try and get me to play Roblox?
Who the fuck trying to get you to play Roblox?
Julius.
Hey, you you can do that. Go ahead. I'm good.
What? Play Roblox, man?
I ain't playing no Roblox.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, yeah, he's trying to get me with all this Naruto shit. I'm like, but it's Roblox.
He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, come through. They got Squid Game on there.
They got everything on there. It's like Legos. I guess it's like Minecraft.
Nah, the funniest thing that's ever came out of Roblox was that they had that in-world club party, and then somebody shot it up. That shit was funny. How the fuck?
Club party?
Like like in Roblox, you can communicate with people, like a whole community. So they had like a club party going on, and somebody decided to shoot it up. Like you know how like a drive by.
Hmm.
That shit will be forever my favorite. My favorite Roblox clip.
See, I don't know. Some people feeling like people be doing that shit on GTA too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a build where it's fucking GTA.
There's a what in GTA?
That that their Roblox has like their own version of GTA.
Hmm. No, I meant like doing it in GTA instead of Roblox.
I mean, that's just deep GTA. There's nothing special about it at that point.
Like a lot of these games just do the same thing, or they could all do this, like GTA, Minecraft, Roblox.
Mm.
Yeah, this bitch just got out of nowhere. She just got Goku. Like I don't know. I don't understand women like this. I gotta send this to you.
And I heard Fortnite got a whole upgrade on graphics, so everybody's like excited about that shit.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see the
What?
whole
What?
graphics hole?
No. Mm, mm. I mean, I see it, but like, that's just gonna make my computer shit itself.
What?
The graphics, like, they just did like, they just got better shadings and shit.
Yeah, it
Like,
looks
they
a
got
little.
sun rays and shit.
Yeah, it looks more real.
Yeah, it's gonna make my computer, run slower. In Fortnite, I don't know, these games be just pumping anxiety through my body. Like, I don't understand how people just. Have you watched like Fortnite tournaments?
No, I don't watch. I don't care for Fortnite.
People will build skyscrapers with their pinky and ring finger in seconds, while like looking like spinning around, jumping, and then they'll aim at you. Like it's just such a crazy game.
Yeah, y'all can have fun.
This is not right. I don't belong here. Listen, you know they call Callisto
Mm, mm.
dead, just like you would
I don't know. It's been a while since we've recorded.
have. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
Do you have any?
As far as
it
anyone
has been a
knows,
minute.
you are dead.
You watched the Chainsaw one?
Chainsaw Man?
Did you watch that?
No, that's
It's
on
quite good.
that's on my list.
Uh,
Um,
I almost watched it, but it's not really like
That's your whole life. You gotta let that
I
go.
don't really care for it.
Because
It's
your
not really my
life
forte.
is entirely
to each its own. I know everybody else is hyped for it and enjoys it and shit.
surprised, kid, man.
Um, yeah, I'm
Ugly,
not a gore guy.
grabber.
I mean, I don't dislike gore, but I don't care for it. Like, it's not entertainment to me.
Some people it's entertainment, but I know a lot of people. It's like heavy rooted in pop culture. So,
What is?
um, Chainsaw Man, like a lot of the art styles.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? Like, it's just
Like if you ever
people like
seen
the art style.
no, like if you ever seen some of the promo art or even the intro or the intro to the anime, it's actually callbacks to a lot of films like Tarantino and a whole bunch of other shit.
Oh, did you see Black Adam? Did you like Black Adam?
It was all right. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. I enjoyed it. It was pretty much a typical cliche superhero movie. It might lose millions at the
Right.
box office, though.
Lose those.
Yeah, because it was supposed to make 600, either 600,000 or 600 million to break even, and it hasn't reached that.
Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. You cannot say either that number or that number. 600,000. is a fraction of 600 million. It's not even 1% of it.
I know. I just don't remember. I think it's
How
it's
did you?
most likely 600 million, but
Yeah,
I'm just like,
of
eh.
course, no way in hell it's there's like you should just be able to think like no way, no way. I don't know. And something it needs $600 million. There's no way 600,000 would become close to like sufficing to it. Like I wonder how much money they spent on that. But still, 600 million is crazy. That's $500 million. That's
Yeah,
$500 million
it still hasn't broken even though.
for a fucking movie. It's like I
Like
don't know. I don't know.
no matter how much money you feel that it's made compared to how much we make in a day or a week or so, it still could be a failure or not because it hasn't made back its budget.
Oh no, I understand that completely. I understand that. Like it's definitely above any one person. Like nobody's making that money themselves. It's definitely got to get split up and shit. But still, that's crazy. Six half $1 billion. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put the rock. They put a hell of celebrities in that joint too. That's probably why that shit was so expensive.
No, they did a lot of reshoots. I mean, effects and
Oh,
stuff too.
my bad. Also saw Bullet Train recently. I like
That
that movie.
that one was good. That was my favorite. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, yeah, I need to watch it again, but like in more detail because the beginning part, like I was with my girl. Like, first 15 minutes, I basically missed.
How'd you miss
Farther
the
left
first? How
episode,
did you miss the first 15 minutes? Cause of her.
like chat and shit. But
Yeah, no, I can't do that. If you talk during a movie, I'm gonna have you to leave.
this is short.
You
Exactly,
don't.
exactly.
It's only to a certain point I'll allow somebody to ask me questions during a movie. But if you're gonna make me miss 15 fucking minutes, no, get out of here.
It's
You can
bad.
talk.
It's like
You can talk to me when it's a movie that's like we're watching on DVD or some shit like that. Because most likely I've seen it. But if it's fucking we're in the movie theaters, first time us seeing it, you talking, hell no.
oh no, we're at the crib. I just had this website.
Oh, either way, still. If
Yeah,
it's the
bro.
first
They didn't
time
have like
seeing
a
it.
sixth sense to like just start this crazy. Like whenever I feel like me and my homeboy talked about this. Whenever you're watching something, right, that you're actually into, and it's like at the peak of it, that is when the girl decides that she wants to tell, like, she just wants to tell you some crazy ass story. It's not even a crazy story, just some random ass story. She just wants to dig into it, like in the middle of your shit, like right now. And it's like you don't want to just tell her to shut up because that would be so mean. It would kill the vibe. But it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like worst time
Yeah,
imaginable.
she'll feel some type of way and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to break up with you now." And
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
like,
like,
"What?"
damn, like not the best fucking part of my show. Like the villain's talking, it's the fucking climax. And she's like, yeah, man. So yesterday, me and my mom were talking about getting our nails done together. Blah blah blah. I know. I'm like, God damn. Like, how am I gonna make this shit last shorter? Do I just nod and like maybe she'll stop talking if I don't respond fully? And it's like, nah, she keeps going. She digs deep here. I'm like, fuck.
It's like, can you stop talking for at least a second?
Yeah, but that's how I missed a few parts of Bullet Train. But
Yeah,
no, that was definitely it was a cool movie, and that's the movie I remember that had a lot of celebrities in it as well, and like the cameos, like the celebrities from Atlanta, you know, and shit.
yeah.
I should say.
Like, Atlanta was such a good show. It sucks that it ended, but it ended well. No, it ended
Still,
already. Season 4 is
like
over.
recently.
Season 4 ended a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow,
Yeah, man, where you been at?
it was getting better too. Like season one ended up like Atlanta really gets better the longer you watch it. I feel like because season one felt kind of boring. Like I wasn't like
Nah.
the biggest fan of Atlantis.
Nah, none of it was boring to me. It had because each episode was its own thing. It could have.
Yeah, like a weird Black Mirror thing. It was good, but season. I'm just saying it got better as it went along. Like it definitely like season 1 was not the strongest, but that's not a bad thing.
Oh no, it was a strong.
Essentially,
It was definitely strong for me.
I'm saying it's not the strongest season. I'm saying I feel like they get stronger. Like I just love watching type shit. You know, it just keeps rolling. Except for the character, what you call it? I love everybody's character except for what is her name? Lauren?
Lauren?
Or whatever.
Who's
What is her name? The girl?
which girl are you talking about?
Oh yeah. What is Barn the guy?
Who are you talking
Ern.
about? Oh,
Ern's
Ern?
girlfriend.
Oh, Van?
Yeah. Van, yeah, see? Van. There we go, yeah, Van. I don't know. Van's kind of a weird character to me. I feel like she's not as solid. She's like season 1.
She
Like,
just
she's
sounds.
a cool character, but she's not as cool as all the other ones.
Well, have you seen? Did you see season 3 or
Yeah, I
4?
watched it all. I mean, I'm caught up, I feel like. I don't know if
You definitely clearly not. If you thought season it wasn't over. Season 4 was you probably didn't finish.
like the last episode ever.
Yeah, like
Or
that's it.
Just the last episode of the season.
No, that's it. It's the series finale. There's no nothing.
That's crazy. Alright, well, I have to go back and check. Let's see where I'm at then. I might be like 1 episode off or something. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I got some more shit to watch. You see Game of Thrones?
I don't watch Game of Thrones. I tried to get into it, but it was it wasn't something I could really get into.
I watched the last 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. Years ago. Because I didn't think I gave a fuck about Game of Thrones. Then I ended up watching it with my girl all the way through. From season to the end, and even the new shit.
Yeah.
And not even realizing, I forgot that I had watched specifically the last 2 episodes. Until they showed up, I'm like, damn. I already seen this part, but whatever. And, I don't know, do you know the ending of Game of Thrones?
Yeah. I just don't really care for it.
Yeah, I hate Jon Snow, bro. Like, I literally watched all the Game of Thrones, and, like, I don't know. I really wish you watched it, because I feel like hating Jon Snow is controversial, but when you really watch the show and think logically, it makes sense. Because he didn't really, like...
Well, he's getting his
I
own.
don't know.
He's getting his own show, so.
Yeah, I'm just an Aquarius fan. Aquarius is we like to go against the grain. That's just me.
Sure,
I can't bang with Jon Snow. He killed Daenerys. They murdered Daenerys for losing her shit in a war. Because she destroyed like a third of a city that belonged to Cersei's. Even though Cersei is like the most evil bitch from season 1, who literally had like the longest lifespan in Game of Thrones, like of people who ended up dying, and they're just mad at her. What about guests? I feel like we should try to get some guests on. I got a couple of episodes in.
Guess?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we tried that. That didn't work out as well. Yeah, I feel like that the guess was our weakest point because we were trying to figure out stuff to talk about and shit. I mean, I don't mind, but it really just depends, man.
I mean, guests the whole, fucking a whole nother third person bring their own shit to talk about. Or, we just hit them with all of our old shit and have a new perspective. But I don't know, we never even had one guest, did we?
We had Emmett.
Yeah.
And you know what we talked about the entire time? Was the fact he was from Alaska. I was probably like a very Like if I wanted to critique it, it was like a very like awkward and
One
weak.
dimensional.
Yeah, it was very one. It wasn't really like a an actual like interview. Like at some points it had some cool conversation, but it just didn't feel like anything. Anything was
Yeah,
really brought to
I
the
remember
table.
being triggered during that one too, specifically. Like, oh my god, you're like, yeah, James, leave awkward silences in our videos. I'm like,
Mm.
oh, oh. But
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I feel like it's gonna be that hard to get somebody else. We could brainstorm something. Something next
plus
week.
on top of that, it's already hard getting you. It would be hard to get another person together too.
Definitely, definitely. I feel
You
like
know how hard it is to get you sometimes. That at this point, I just wait for you to just tell me when you're free.
no. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes things do happen.
yeah. Because half the time you'll be like, all right, I have some time, but it has to be like less than 30 minutes because my girl's coming over or some shit. And I'm just like, all right.
But then I always hit you up and you're like at work. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It's just,
and then I'll be like, I'm cool to come through when I get off, and you're just like, nah, my girl's coming in a few, man. I'm like, all right.
mm, mm, more topics do we have though? I don't know. I like talking about the movies and stuff, like book club, book club.
Oh yeah, did you see Black Adam?
I enjoyed it. I mean, I did, like you said though, I really didn't have high expectations for it in the first place, and uh, the story, like, it was weird. It was weird, but the special effects were great. I like some of the twists. I'm trying to like separate it from Bullet Train because Bullet Train was great. I don't want to be like, yeah, Black Adam was great. There were all these twists. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's how I felt after watching Bullet
I would be like, how are you mixing those two movies?
Train. Because it was just all yesterday, basically. But what you call it? Like Black Adam, I thought that shit was tough. No, it was tough. I like I like a lot of it. I'm surprised it's not making. I mean, I feel like they could have advertised a little bit more for it, or
In what way?
I don't know in what way. I don't know. Maybe they should have. Maybe they should have just expected less in the box office. Like maybe they just you know smelling their own farts because it's Dwayne the Rock Johnson, but you don't really have. It's like the Venom movie. How much money fucking Venom movie made? It's a villain. First of all, there's no heroes in it. They're talking
Well,
about the Justice Society, not the Justice League. Literally everybody in there is like C-list. Like Zim,
Justice Society wasn't really C-list though. They're like one of they were before
the Wing
Justice League.
Girl. This is before Justice League.
Yeah, they were way before Justice League in the comics. Their
I just mean like,
history.
but I'm talking
Doctor
about in like,
Fate,
but they're still like in Hollywood's eyes, man. They're like nobody.
because
It's not Superman.
because
It's
nobody
not
knows them.
Batman. It's not the Flash. Exactly. So that's why you can't expect to bring the dollars to the box office. Now, if it was a fucking Superman cameo or Shazam cameo, since that movie literally
You
just
didn't.
fucking happened
So I
in
take it
theaters.
you didn't see the Superman cameo at the end.
Superman cameo.
You didn't even know that, did you?
Uh, hold on, let me see. I gotta look it up on
Jeez,
YouTube.
man. You talking about all that shit and you didn't even know.
I mean, it's all the way at the end, so like, they're not Marvel, man. Like, there is
It's a
some people
post
to
credit.
Marvel.
That's a post credit scene. Everybody does it because of Marvel. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to be a
right.
superhero. It doesn't have to be superhero flick. They just been them fuckers just been doing that.
This dude's fucking. This fucker's fucking talking through it. Oh my god. I thought he would just show me the post credit scene. Superman cameo and Black Adam.
You can still reach the watchtower. Just have to go
Yeah, that
along
cameo
the
is kind of hard to get by.
Be careful.
You know what?
The real crazies down there.
I'm gonna just go to my website, pull up. Oh man, I'm back. I mean, anyway, barring that, barring that, that's the end credit scene. That's not like real movie shit.
What do you mean? It's still part of the
And they
movie.
couldn't advertise it. So I mean, if they could advertise Superman was gonna be in there, maybe
That
they
would
would
have
have
that
gotten
would
a
have
lot more.
that would have ruined the spoils. I mean,
It would have ruined the spoiler, but I'm saying
but people
the
already knew
whole.
because people were spoiling it anyway at the end. So that's what made people go to
What?
see it.
Oh, really? That's what made people go see it,
Yeah.
and they knew that was gonna happen, so that's what they did. But I don't know, man. See, they trusted on that word of mouth shit too much. Too much going on in the world. Motherfuckers be giving a fuck about Dwayne the Rock Johnson being Black Adam.
He's been.
Oh, hold on. Oh, no, this is when he destroys the thing. It's the scene with Amanda Waller.
Yep. Amanda Waller's there, and
Wait. I got it.
she's like warning him, like, "Yeah, that's your
Wait, stop. Watch it.
your prison and shit."
So basically, Black Adam 2 is gonna have Superman in it.
No, that's
What?
just a tease of what's to come. They ain't gonna just spoil. They're just not gonna have them two fight right away.
Like that though. Yeah, that's tough. Is it gonna make me watch the entirety of Black Adam? No. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't. It's still just because he's in the end doesn't mean he's in the actual movie. It's like how I felt about the new Spider-Man movie, like and why it wasn't really like I felt like it could have been a lot better because they brought in all three Spider-Men at the end instead of like why weren't the three Spider-Men the first people? Like why we should have been watching the three of them the whole movie. Like
No,
if that happened, bro,
that would have
people would
been
have.
that would have been complete fan service, and that wouldn't really bring focus to the main Spider-Man that we're supposed to follow. Like that wouldn't
Well,
really have helped
this is
anything.
that. What did that movie accomplish otherwise? Like not a lot.
Well,
We're
it
looking at Tom
accomplished
Holland.
by introducing the multiverse, also giving fan service to all the people that wanted to see Andrew and Toby back. It also stopped the whole which Spider-Man is better because all of them exist. So it's like it had its moments that personally
It had its moments, but I don't think
I think
having
people just
Toby.
want extra shit that is like it's not necessary.
I'm not saying it's unnecessary. I'm just saying it would have been way better if Toby and damn, I can't even remember the other motherfucker's name. God damn it, Andrew Garfield should have got more screen time. Like versus
They got a good enough amount of screen time though. It wasn't like a cameo of like they were there for 5 minutes. They were actually crucial to the final act of the film,
they were in the final act.
which was actually the right moment to bring them in, not have them in the beginning. Like if they did that, then it could it could work, but it would take away from Tom Holland, who's the main Spider-Man we're supposed to follow.
I like don't I don't like I think it should have been a third of the movie the main Joel for each Spider-Man, maybe less for the other two. But like Tom Holland's story, like it's just like his Spider-Man iteration. I don't feel like it's my favorite one. It's just
Yeah, you
the
already
one.
admitted it wasn't your favorite, so I'm not surprised
But
by
I'm
any of
just saying it's the
that.
ones we ended up on, you know? Yeah. And it's like, and then here's the alternative, Deshaun. Because those other two Spider-Man didn't get screen time, we got all the screen time for those villains. Like, and like Tom Holland's Spider-Man isn't even smart. Like, he saved villains and then sent them back to the time to right before they died. And then we don't even get to know what happens to them after that. Like, so
Well, I don't.
it's a good chance that they fucking die. Like,
You never know. I mean, that's something that is up to our interpretation, but it doesn't need answers.
No, it's a loop. I feel like it's just one of
Because
those
it's
called
because at
loopholes,
that
a plot
point
hole.
it's not a plot hole. It's just no one. People expect too many answers for things that you don't need answers to. Like, you can leave things more open ended to think about, but the fact that you desire an answer for something that wasn't really like really an important plot point, that's where you're like, all right, now you're losing focus of what the movie is really about because there's something that wasn't answered correctly for you specifically. Like that goes for like almost damn near every movie with how people feel about certain things. They're like, oh, I want this. They should have did this. Like, yeah, well, it's not needed unless they give like a really good reason to show that. Then all right, show it. But for the most part, it's like,
It's all entertainment. You're showing me things I don't need to see anyway.
That
Essentially,
that's like
it's
for
all entertainment.
that's like
It's not
for
education.
example when Endgame, when fucking Captain America went to go return all the stones and stuff. We don't need to see that. We can already picture how that goes. We don't need to have a
Yeah,
special
that's what. But that's
presentation. We don't
sure.
need any of
They
that
literally
shit.
sent them back to right before they died. Like, wasn't one of them drowning? Like, Doctor Octopus was drowning.
No, he.
And
If you remember specifically, he says he had Spider-Man at the throat, and then after that, he found himself there. So that was way before he drowned. That's way before he had even that moment. So if he returns exactly at that moment where he has Toby at the throat, but with the chip now fixed, he could just let go and be like, okay, um, like I'm here, my fault. By the way, guess what happened? Because it's not the same universe as what the original movies. That's a whole separate universe now, where something had changed.
in right now, I'm just have to go off that. I have to admit that.
I guess.
Tom Holland versus everything's like it feels like I don't know, like the whole universe is in the daycare. But I thought I would just say I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. It just feels like it's washed over with this childish tone. It doesn't feel like grown man Spider Man. It feels like he went back in time still.
You asking for a grown ass Spider Man when he's still in high school?
With baby Spider Man. Yeah, we got baby Spider Man again. Like it's just ridiculous.
Like literally, you're worrying about something that instead of like how Andrew and Toby, they spent like half of the first movie in fucking high school, or well, Andrews, he was in high school until the second movie when they graduated and shit. But Toby was in there for like half of a movie before graduating and going to college. Like, it's all just they skipped over that. While Tom Holland, he's in high school, and each movie is set in 1 year of him being in school. Now that that's over, now you'll get like the college, more adult, more grounded, gritty Spider-Man maybe. But I mean, he's just a kid. That was the whole point. He's a kid. A kid being a superhero.
Sad day. I did not want to outgrow Spider Man. I wanted Spider Man to grow up with me.
That's where you get that's where that mentality there. That's how you get it wrong. Because that's like saying with Ash Ketchum. Ash's been 15 for the past 25 years. Finally, he becomes champion. Yeah, that nigga's been 15 journeying the Pokemon world for the past 25 fucking years. That man has not aged a day. Maybe now they'll finally age him up.
I think he aged up a little bit. Like I felt like I saw a post. It was like, it's ridiculous. I've been detached myself from Ash. As soon as you pick up a Pokemon game, you know you were not Ash Ketchum. You were your own trainer. Not Spider Man though. I don't know. Maybe they'll come out with some good ass Miles Morales shit. Spider Man, like baby Spider Man.
Yeah,
Baby Spider Man.
all
You
I
ever
can.
play Don't Starve Together?
No, I'm not playing that either. You kept asking me about that. I did have the game, but I'm not playing it.
Mm. 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 Why don't you want to play this one? Why are you so against it?
I'm not against it. Do you not hear the list of other games that I have right now that I don't want to lose focus on playing?
But yeah,
I'm on
it
my
is a
I'm on
large
my
list.
I'm on my single player journey right now. I'm not really into the I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind multiplayer shit, but I'm more on my single player, just have something to do and vibe after work instead of fucking being on multiplayer cursing the cursing the fucking storm cuz some 12-year-old, 15-year-old online is playing and says that I'm a noob cuz I don't play Call of Duty like that. Like, excuse me? No. The memes are real, all right? The memes
You
hold
said, I'm
true.
not trying to get triggered by children. I get that. I get that.
Trust me, I had this entire weekend with my cousins, and they're like, "Do you play Fortnite?" And I'm like, "No." But no, they're cool though. They're cool though.
I played Fortnite for a little bit. Actually, stressful. Since that first person shooter is stressful. But you don't play Smash Brothers? Like, I need somebody to play Smash Brothers.
I would if I had a Switch, but I don't have a Switch. Instead, I got a Steam Deck.
What?
Yeah, I got me a Steam Deck to make my game compatible to play on. So, I'm so I'm I got that before I got a Switch.
This one is so old. You should probably go get a flat.
No, I
Man,
don't want
it's
the
like
light. I want the actual one that docks and everything.
Jacob, it's getting worse out here. Where are you?
yeah, you want the one that docks? Yeah, I got that one. That shit. Well,
Yeah, you can't play two-player if you have a Switch Lite. That thing is just one brick. That's what my Steam Deck is for.
you can't even take the controllers off.
Nope.
That's that solo player like you though. The solo world. Solo.
Go away.
What is solo? Solo.
Oh, okay. They see
Let me
me. Let's
playing
go.
that solo. Borderlands, Overwatch. They need Overwatch 2.
I
You know
I
how
I,
people were playing.
I don't think I'll ever play Overwatch again.
Overwatch literally did what Call of Duty did, and it's disgusting. I'm gonna
I don't
release an
get I don't
entirely
get why
new
they
game.
terminated the first game just for the second one. Like, no, come on now.
Oh, they terminated it.
Yeah,
You can't even play.
so like legit, I have the day one edition on fucking disc, and you erase that entire thing just so you can implement the new game instead, which is basically just a
All of our
simple
other
update.
skins, everything is going.
I don't know, but I do know that they
Yeah, I got
they got rid of that.
Never what?
The entire first Overwatch just so it could the second one could take over.
Hey yo. So when I load this Overwatch, nothing's gonna happen. Oh god. I just clicked on Overwatch 1 and just
It's gone.
Overwatch 2 just started updating.
Yeah, it's gone. It's Overwatch 2. It's in its place now.
All that's left is this baton.
It's crazy.
What about my skins?
I don't know. You best find out.
And we are gonna need it.
Hey yo. Fuck. That's crazy. But now that it's all updating shit, I might get into it.
Listen,
I don't
you're
know.
almost to the watchtower. I had to sneak through, but it's empty.
EMP grenade, baby.
On the other side.
So what do you play competitively? showing Mortal Kombat. Is that the most competitive game you play?
Fighting games are the only thing that I would be competitive with, but I haven't really even played a. I think the first time that I played a fighting game was this past weekend, and that was Mortal Kombat. I was like, damn, I haven't played this since 2019, Mortal Kombat 11. Or well, no, I lied. Whenever the Aftermath DLC came out, that was the last time that I really played the thing.
There's one after 11.
No, it's a post story. Like it's another story mode that's set after the story mode.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much it. They just called it Aftermath, and then Combat Pack 3 with
DLC or something.
yeah, it's a DLC. It's a story DLC.
Okay. Those are great. Fucking love that. Fantastic. Story. You know, when started doing that, Borderlands started doing that, and they just started upsetting me. You ever play that, or was that more Deshaun? I mean, Dwayne.
Borderlands?
Yeah.
No. I tried to get into it. It's not really my thing.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Really
cause
fucking
I
work.
tried to play Tiny Tina or whatever it's called, and that didn't go out so well for me. And I was just like, okay, it's just not for me. That's all.
Play the whole game, like whole storyline and everything, or no?
I barely even got past the beginning, and I was just like, I'm not interested.
What? You just got bored in the beginning, and you
Sadly,
keep dying.
no, I just got bored.
That's crazy. England's a great game. You should push through. I don't know. Like, which one were you playing? Which one did you give? Which one did you give a shot? The very first one, or what?
It was the Tiny Tina shit.
Not even. That's like a DLC.
I know
It's not even a
yeah, it
full
is.
on thing.
I know it is, but still, it still has the same gameplay style. It wasn't for me. That's all. Not every game is for me, man. I ain't gonna play everything that everybody else does.
That sounds real. It's not a real Spanish. Yeah,
Spanish?
the game is for me, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, just the
This doesn't
vibe.
make sense.
I just like felt you like you just like shrugging your shoulders like everything that for me, man.
How's
So
that Spanish,
casual,
though?
just real. I don't know. It's just real casual, real laid back.
There's
It's just
nothing Spanish about it.
real. Just I just feel like you said that from your Spanish side. It
This has nothing to do with race.
has nothing. You're right. The game and all that other stuff has nothing to do with race, but
Hey, yo.
Ain't
I don't know.
nothing about that involving race, bro. That's all you.
Man. Is it raining where you're at?
Yeah, that's why I'm chilling inside.
Shit, must be me some ramen. We got me a nice little hot pot right next to right in my room. Full of some noodles.
Oh yeah, you don't go in your kitchen.
Now I like to go in my kitchen. annoying. Far away.
Oh shit.
And we should ban sex outside of marriage. There'd be no sex outside of marriage. No sex outside.
Well, that's their culture, so can't complain about that
so
now.
on your first marriage, they will check for your virginity and murder you.
How will you check?
They can only check the
That's
women.
right, bitch.
Women have hymens.
They said, you don't have this no more.
Yeah, they can only check the women because women have hymens. But
Cool, bro.
I don't know.
Let's
I
go.
feel like hymens. I heard people say their hymens just pop from riding a horse or something. So do those women die? No. Shouldn't. They don't deserve to die. It's crazy. Oh, where are we?
Kill it.
They're also fighting for women's rights in Iran right now. You know, the place where, like, women are garbed up from head to toe.
I know where Iran is, bro.
I'm talking about their political views.
Shit, I'm about to die.
Oh yeah,
That's why I
James.
said it. Losers.
How,
What?
how does it feel that this apparently this podcast is about to reach 1 year?
Wow. 1 year? That's crazy. I feel old.
You feel old.
Yeah. I feel old. I feel like we should have made a list within a year. We've been in a whole year without having a list of things to talk about.
Well, most of our we just been talking. We never had anything else.
Exactly. A year gap. Feels good, man. The slow march of time. The unstoppable march of time. I don't know, man. I'm in a weird spot right now. I'm gonna ask you next time I get employed.
Next time you get employed. What are you looking for now as a job? That's some bull. I'm
Something that
still.
pays me well.
Well, you got to figure out like what field that is. Niggas can work at McDonald's and feel like they're getting paid well.
Too breezy. Too breezy. I mean, right now, I signed up for painting airplane parts, which is kind of a job George Lopez had.
Where did you find this at?
I found it on
Indeed. You gotta love Indeed with all these random jobs.
You would think, but no, I've applied to like 80 jobs.
Damn, there's just so much going on. I couldn't tell.
That you got clapped?
Yeah,
That you're about to get clapped?
yeah, cause
What you mean?
no, it just fucking threw missiles at me right as I'm standing in front of him. I'm like, what the fuck, yo?
You're harder than I thought.
I didn't look it up.
Just keep going now. I found a safe
What game?
room up ahead.
Warframe. They just be leaving it on. There's like all these.
Oh,
little
you still
chats.
on that?
Yeah.
The Yoo-Hoo Bar.
I need to cut myself off. I'm drinking like 6 of them. Anything you looking forward to, Deshaun? Anything entertainment wise?
Not really. I'm everything that I wanted to see I've seen this year. Video games wise, I'm about to either play or finish playing. Some games next year. But other than that, I'm cooling. I'm just just wanting to make sure the game I made just works. I'd hate to create something and then it turns out, oh yeah, it's not working. It's just like, oh, seriously? For everything that I did.